Greetings dear clients, dear subscribers, this is ISON company with you. In this video we will review the ISON IP80-SMK-500 IP POE surveillance camera, which features 8 megapixels, a full hand sensor, and a combined type night IR LED illumination with a range of up to 40 meters. That means it can operate in standard IR mode, providing you with black and white illumination, or in LED mode, giving you color night recording. Let's start by removing the protective film here so it doesn't distract us. So this is a color surveillance camera, versatile in all weather. It can be installed both indoors and outdoors. We are often asked, can the ISON dome camera be mounted on a wall, or can it only be mounted on the ceiling? The ISON dome surveillance camera can be mounted both on the wall and on the ceiling, thanks to the fact that this dome in the middle rotates in all directions. You can mount it on the wall and aim it however you need. In other words, in terms of installation, it is no different from a classic cylindrical surveillance camera. This camera is vandal-proof with a metal housing. It has an IP66 protection rating. It is dust and moisture proof and operates at temperatures from +55 to -60 degrees. This means it can be used both outdoors and indoors and can withstand any rain or snow. This surveillance camera for ISON wholesale customers is available with different lens options. You can order it with 2.8mm, 3.6mm or 6mm lenses. In fact, the lens determines, first of all, the viewing angle. For example, with a 2.8mm lens, it will give you a viewing angle of about 120 degrees without any distortion, while with a 3.6mm lens, the angle will be smaller, about 90 to 95 degrees. At the same time, the camera will see more clearly into the distance, and accordingly with a 6mm lens, the viewing angle will be even smaller, but the clarity at a distance will be better. So this is already for some specific tasks. For example, if there is a long corridor and it is necessary for the camera to have a smaller viewing angle, but at the same time to see as far as possible with good clarity. The night IR LED illumination here is implemented using modern IR LED diodes, not those scary R5 infrared diodes, whose problem is that they burn out by the end of the first year of use. All ISON equipment traditionally comes with a 3-year warranty. The camera is equipped with all the latest technologies, WDR and DNR technologies. These are technologies without which buying a surveillance camera is essentially money wasted. WDR technology is a solution that addresses the problem of poor or improper lighting. No matter where you install your surveillance camera, several times a day you'll encounter situations where sunlight will hit the camera lens or, on the contrary, a shadow will fall across it. And a surveillance camera without this technology will be useless at those moments. That is, all the faces in the frame will be black, car license plates will be black, and you won't be able to see anything. Here there is a technology in place that solves this problem. Moreover, this is real WDR technology, not a cheap copy or a fake from AliExpress, where many makeshift manufacturers claim to have WDR. But in reality, the technology is implemented very poorly in these cameras and essentially does not solve the problem. ISON equipment is premium segment equipment. Here, whenever we talk about Sony sensors, they are always original Sony sensors. If we talk about on-vision or full-hand sensors, of course, they are always original as well. These are the best sensors available in principle on the video surveillance camera market. And if we talk about WDR or DWDR technologies, these are, of course, only original technologies that specifically solve this problem. This equipment also features DNR technology. This is a technology that reduces the amount of noise, meaning interference, during nighttime shooting conditions. It is equipped with an intelligent energy-saving heating system, thanks to which the lens does not fog up. Also, like with many manufacturers, this camera does not have the issue of consuming about half a kilowatt during winter or at night, which would create unnecessary strain on your electrical network. For example, if you use 4 of these cameras plus a video recorder, together they will consume about 100 watts. That is about as much as a regular light bulb. If you have any questions about this surveillance camera, feel free to ask our managers. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss our new videos.